Jai Shri Kushum Haranath. Pagal Haranath Part 1, Letter 2, addressed to Jyotindra Nath Roy. Dear Jyotin, your letter has brought tears to my eyes. If I had really possessed any powers, I would certainly have employed them for your benefit. But sorry, I have nothing of the kind. Indeed, I am indigent. I keep no concern with Sri Krishna's love, that is prema. If I had a small particle of it, I would most ungrudgingly have surrendered it to you and obtained the highest gratification. But I can say this much, that whatever you have said has been heard by Krishna. He will fully purify your heart and grant all your prayers. He, being the fountain of dispensation, grants all prayers. He will thus undoubtedly grant what you wish for. Calmly go on taking his name. You will see that you will fully attain all joy and peace in no time. Then many miserable beings will soothe their burning souls under your cool shade. Do not consider that day far distant. Sri Krishna's name is more powerful than he himself and is the best comforter. There is no living force like it. Take the name with firm belief. Taken even without earnestness, it does not go for nothing. Do not allow yourself to be misled by thinking that this temporary abode, that is world, is your permanent resting place. If what we see of this earth is really permanent, it is not so in regard to myself. For the world may remain as it is, but it is absolutely impossible for me to remain there forever. I am alive now, but the next moment I may not be so. Therefore, I say one should not lose sight of the abode of eternal peace by looking at this transitory earthly home as a permanent position. This is my prayer to the All-Merciful, and I hope He will satisfy our wishes. We must not be taken up with 2 days' worldly pleasures and sufferings and regard our wives and children as our own and thus forget Sri Krishna, our true friend of all times and conditions, and His name, our only lasting resource. Do not forget His name. It is the duty of every being to have firm belief in the Lord's name, which is the reservoir and original cause of all forces. And he should, with the entire functions of his body, mind and words, take shelter under his name. He should be regarded as a true friend whose presence stimulates conversation concerning Sri Krishna. But those who try to add to and tighten the countless worldly bondage are not even worthy of the title of friend. The work appertaining to this worldly home must be executed as duty pure and simple, and you must love the Lord's name with all your heart and soul as most beneficial to you personally and joy-giving treasure belonging to you. Do not surrender your soul to anyone else. Employ your material body for material objects and surrendering your entire heart and soul to Krishna. Rest peacefully in the ocean of bliss. You will then be above misery and devoid of fear. If you can love the original and only cause of the universe, you will have loved all beings and all things. By pouring water at the root of a tree, its whole system is watered. By loving Sri Krishna, the whole universe is loved. When he is the friend of any person, all animate and inanimate objects are his friends. Hence, it is the bounden duty of all to love the supreme cause of all causes unconditionally with body, mind and words. Hence the Shastras say, he who loves Sri Krishna is very circumspect. It is the duty of everyone to regard his mother as Sri Krishna in flesh and blood. If that mother, who conceived, called into existence, protected and nourished the body, should not be so regarded, then who should be? And where are the godly attributes of the Lord to be seen? The Lord is conceiving, calling into existence, protecting and nourishing the universe. The mother is doing just the same in regard to this body. Then, why should not the mother be just the same in relation to me? Another word. I adore and worship the Lord in a certain form, which is dear to me. But when others in a different form adore and worship Him, and I slight and exhibit disrespect for that particular form of worship, do I not commit a sinful act? In the same way, if I reserve my store of adoration of my own godly mother and disrespect mothers of all other people, I only sow the seeds of incalculable sin. Therefore, all other mothers should be seen in the same light as one's own mother. Disregard should never be shown even to females of dogs and cats. That mother who has carefully preserved your life with her heart's blood, it is your duty to respect with love and devotion. There is nothing more divine than one's own mother. Hosts of possessors of divine attributes, that is deities, such as Indra, Chandra, etc., are all centered in the mother's body. It is not at all right to be compelled to forfeit forever all energizing powers in this or the life to come by looking upon one's wife as his playmate. Wife should be regarded as the principal companion in this and in the next world. She is not the ordinary mate of everyday worldly plays. She is a partner forever in plays, life and life after life, and should be treated as such. She should be given honor due to her, and thus made a fit and worthy companion in all conditions of life. Take her qualities, giving her your own in exchange. This process of giving and taking brings the two in closer proximity until the two are blended into one. This union is joy inexpressible. If you have learned to love, take care to see that such love is not forgotten in a couple of days. Do not forever banish everlasting happiness by being a slave to unworthy worldly desires. Accept my love and convey it to others. Yours, Haru. Jai Shri Kushum Haranath.